Hey everyone, we're going to be taking a look at our Furrion Propane 17-inch stove and oven. And we're going to focus on how it fits inside our 2023 Entegra Coach Motorhome Odyssey. Now, this is going to be a focus in on like where it installs, how it fits in the whole space, how it works with our over-the-range microwave, just things that you may know in case you are replacing your stove, you're looking to upgrade your stove, or maybe you have a different trailer and motorhome and you just want to see what makes this work. So if you're curious about the full details of this, check out our product page here at etrailer, which really dives into that. Our focus today is making sure you get the best fit for you. Furrion actually has two versions of this stove, the 17-inch and the 21-inch. What we have today is the 17-inch oven, where from the top to the bottom, this is 17 inches. This is ideal if you have a smaller motorhome, you don't have much cut out space. This was the oven that came with our motorhome here today. And when you see this specific setup, you can also look at the vent underneath. If you're looking to like upgrade from 17 to 21, how much space do you have left over? So for us, if I measured from the bottom of the stove to the top of the vent, I have exactly 4 inches. So if you're looking to upgrade yours, you will have to replace your vent cover. There technically is space, it just won't be as clean cut as what we have here. You do have to consider your priorities though for having an oven, because the 17-inch oven, while it works really well for saving on propane, you also have a little less space compared to the 21-inch. So you can move this grate to different levels depending on if you're making a pizza versus baking a cake. You don't have much room in there, but this is pretty sufficient for people that are just traveling. It's maybe 2 to 4 people with them, and they're not doing a lot of baking. If you need more space, you can always upgrade up to the 21-inch. Just remember, you will then have more propane usage because it's more space to heat up. Again, double check our site for those numbers. The stove part though, that's the part I really like. So you have a glass cover that folds up to work as a backsplash when you have pots and pans over here. From your stove to your microwave, you have a height of around 18.5 inches. And that height is important because you do need an over-the-range microwave, because that will have a vent for when you are cooking. So this will also have a light to make sure you have visibility as you cook. So if you don't yet have a microwave or you're planning on installing one, make sure to get one that is in that clearance or that size, just so that you can have full effect of your stove. And for your pots and pans, you have 3 burners. So 2 up here, which would be ideal for your pots. And then for your larger pans or griddles, you have your larger center space. And when you're done cooking, you can always fold your glass cover back over, and that clips into place. Now, do not place your pans onto this glass surface. So always let this area cool before you put the glass cover on, and you are going to have to store your pots and pans inside one of your cabinets. This is an all black stove with your stainless steel colored knobs as well as handle. I like that because it matches nicely with the trim colors we have here in the motorhome. But remember, most appliances have 2 different color options and different size options depending on what better fits your motorhome. Now, on that note too, it's really important to note the cutout dimensions of your motorhome to make sure this fits well. You have these trim panel pieces that will make that process seamless, but the important thing is, will your stove and will your oven fit in, and also what is the location of your propane connections. This does connect to your gas while your microwave connects to your electricity. So you do have 2 different power outputs that you're going to have to be considering as you are driving along. Make sure to keep your propane gas filled, but also make sure you have enough power to use the whole system. And the final feature I'd like to point out is that you can turn on the lights on your stove when you are connected to power. So your knobs are going to be backlit, which is helpful if you're in the camper at night, you don't have any other good lights turned on. This can be helpful for giving you just a little bit of light and for seeing. You can always turn that function off if you want it completely dark in here, but that is there for you, and I like how it looks because it also lets you know if any of the burners or knobs are in use. So just another safety feature. Furrion likes to make their products with a lot of safety features, a lot of quality, and it also looks good. So things like the glass cover backsplash to the streamlined design is great for making your nice RV also look nice even when you're cooking. So this is a really good example of a really good setup here inside of our motorhome. If you have any questions, because I get it, it's hard to pick and choose between the different appliances and to understand all the different numbers and measurements that you need to keep track of. So feel free to give us a call at any point to help you get the best fit for you. But our focus here today was our Furrion 3-burner propane stove inside our 2023 Entegra Motorhome Odyssey.